I'm going to read this article here. Before I do, I have this web page off-centered because I'm trying to block out many of the ads here to the right. Annoying ads, obviously. Humans to be integrated with smartphone technology. Nokia CEO confirms conspiracy theory is real. The most common interface is that many of these things will be built directly into our bodies. World Economic Forum. You see here a picture, and it shows what they want to do. They want to bring out this technology and apply it to our bodies, inside of our bodies. And here they're showing the wrist area. And I remember I posted another video a while back showing a cartoon where they were actually doing this in the cartoon. They were actually speaking in towards their wrist, and they were communicating, and it was like a type of cell phone type of device. And this was already developed or thought about years ago. And they even put it in a cartoon. And many of the things that they plan to do, they usually put in cartoons. This happens a lot. But it just shows you what they're planning here. And read a little further. Among the many predictions made by the World Economic Forum and what the future might look like, founder Klaus Schwab and his close advisors have been adamant that technology and humans will be integrated in the near future. The WEF also supported a future where the population is significantly smaller than it is now. With the WEF making claims about transhumanism, it should come as no surprise during the 2022 World Economic Forum Summit, Nokia CEO admitted that most cellular companies were already looking beyond 5G to 6G, and by 2030, the cell phone as we know it will be obsolete, as they will be hardwired into people. Notice that. Hardwired into people. Hardwired into people. Do they even think about the ramifications of hardwiring technology into people? Do they think the body is just going to accept everything that they put into it? Something to think about. Sounding like something out of a science fiction movie, in the video featured below, Lundark said, "It will definitely happen. I was talking about 6G earlier, which is around 2030. I would say that by then, definitely the smartphone as we know it today will not anymore be the usual kind of the most common interface. Many of these things will be built directly into our bodies." Built directly into our bodies.
I want to ask when you all think we're going to move from this form factor to something that's on your face, glasses, and when computing's all on the edge.
All right, 50 seconds. Who wants to answer quickly?
I think it will go. It will. First of all, it will definitely happen. I was talking about 6G earlier, which is around 2030. I would say that by then, definitely the smartphone as we know it today will not anymore be the usual kind of the most common interface.
Wow.
Many of these things will be built directly into our bodies.
Wow. Many of these things will be built directly into our bodies.
Wow.
Many of these things will be built directly into our bodies.
Well, there you have it, folks. They want to build these things directly into our bodies. They want to hardwire us. They want to get us, to a point where we can look at it as convenience, as a type of security. We don't have to worry about our cell phones being swiped away from us, taken from us by a thief. It'll be integrated into our body. And we can just go ahead and flip that hand around, and you know what they're wanting to put in the right hand and in the forehead if you do not have hands. Another type of technology that will hold all your data, and it would also grant you access to make purchases, to be involved with a business and sell, give you allowance into certain locations, and it will be a mandatory thing as well, in the right hand or in the forehead. And now they're talking about, by 2030, to having humans integrated with this technology where they can make phone calls, I guess, communicate. We're getting there. We're getting to the end of all things. And Genesis 11, this happened before. We see these things happening throughout the timeline of history. History usually repeats itself. There's nothing new under the sun. We're just at the end of all things. But it says here in Genesis 11:6, and the Lord said, behold, the people is one, and they have all one language. And this they begin to do. And now nothing will be restrained from them, which they have imagined to do. That is what's taking place. The imagination is running wild in these last days. And just like before the great flood and how God destroyed all the people on the earth before the great flood, the Bible says there was evil in their hearts. Their imaginations were evil, and continually they imagined these things of evil, anti-God, inventions, things that were not godly. Oh, sure, they're going to say it's, for your benefit and convenience and for security. But it's all culminating to, like I said, the right hand or the forehead. And they're coming as one. The World Economic Forum. They have agreement. They have a type of cohesiveness to where they're going to be able to produce anything they want. Nothing is going to restrain them. They're already financed. They have billions of dollars behind them. They got the system, the government system, the public health. They have all these allies. Everything is in alignment. And anything that they imagine to do, they're going to do it. And ultimately, it's going to be one man who's going to put forth the global mandate that you cannot buy or sell unless you have the mark in your right hand or in your forehead, the mark of the beast. Until next time.
When I went to university, they said accountancy was a job for life. But now, thanks to your lot, artificial intelligence can do my job in 1 second flat. I'm going to be quite literally redundant in every way.
Will you call me?
Sorry?
Will you call me?
You mean telephone you?
Yes.
When?
Now.
But you're sitting right here.
This is why I wanted to have lunch. You just phone me? Now? Hello, Bethany speaking.
Hello?
You phoning for Bethany?
Yes. What are you doing?
This is Bethany. Can you hear me?
Well, you're right in front of me.
But can you hear me down the phone?
Oh, my God.
This is me. On the phone, I had it implanted. My hand is the phone. I can walk and talk because I'm on the phone inside my hand. I am the phone. This is what phones are going to be from now on. I have integrated. Thank you for your call.